Morning, everyone. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to be here for the first time. Inshallah, it won't be the last time. I'm very happy to be with you this morning. And honestly speaking, I didn't expect this. It's really something special. And Your Excellency, Dr. Rashid, introduced three very important things I would like to mention. And it's actually related to my presentation as well. First thing, your love for what you do. When you have passion for what you do, you excel in it. And this is really essential for success. Second, looking forward to the future, even at the toughest time. And this is something we all need because the economy is very tough now as well, with low oil prices. And my students from last year come to me and say, we can't find jobs. Can you help me? And I say, just make yourself different. Learn something new, then you have higher opportunity to be acknowledged. Third, of course, is innovation and looking forward to how the future is going to look like and actually be part of those who shape the future. This is really very important. And what I'm going to talk about today is related to all this. Data mining in project management. Is it really possible or not? So it's very difficult for me to speak after all those great speakers who started this morning, but I will do my best to introduce something maybe new to some of you. Maybe some of you are better than me in it, but I will do my best and looking forward. So just start by a quick introduction and then a little bit talk about project management, talk about data mining, and then how can we combine the two? Some of you may think that's impossible, but we'll see something we have done to make it really possible. Then I will show you an example, of an application I developed, which was actually utilized in one of the multinational companies working in the world. So to me, those are the most successful projects. They stood to the test of time. They have been built thousands of years ago, and they are still there. And actually, they found the project management, tools and that were used to build the pyramids. They found them buried next to the pyramids. They found the timesheets, the incentive plans. So this is something actually, it's not a new profession. It's been there always for thousands of years and still outstanding there. So we all look forward to be part of those who build projects that will stand to the test of time. And projects also build landmarks, right? When we do projects, we change the world. Now we can fly with the Airbus 380, 800 people in one flight. We have now in Dubai, in Emirates, the highest residential building in the world. Now we are going to build even a higher one. So this is all done and accomplished through project management. We are building new solar plants, and this is actually also related to sustainability. We want to have a better future for the next generation. And I spent all my career in project management for 25 years between 6 different countries, starting in Egypt with infrastructure projects, commercial, residential, then moving into oil and gas, between Canada, Houston, US, South Korea, and of course, beautiful Abu Dhabi here in Emirates, did 2 projects with Zadco and AdGas. And all this, I've learned one thing, that you need to learn something new every day. Otherwise, there will be no way to reach success. So all of us know that standard definition of project. It's temporary and unique. But what's also the project? That everybody's involved, even if you are not into the project management business. It's actually your life. Your life is also temporary and unique. And you need to have objectives, and you need to have a plan to reach these objectives. And I call project management art and science, and I was actually surprised to see there is a whole presentation about this topic coming, And to me, the art part is your personal touch. You can learn all the tools, but you don't know how to apply them. And actually, one of the best ways to apply the tools is once you finish learning, you forget everything, and you just use your creative part and apply what you learn, and sometimes even move away from the standard procedures and do things differently. And we all know that we can grow projects in programs and portfolios, but we also can break down into work packages. This is, to me, really was the most important part when we talk about applying data mining in project management. Because everybody thinks because projects are unique, there is no way actually to transfer knowledge from what we learn to new projects. But think of it, how many times you attend a lesson learned meeting at the end of a project, and everything you hear is exactly the same as you heard before in the previous project. It looks like we are not learning actually from history. That's why I thought when I was working in the industry, while I was working, I've done 2 master's degrees and a PhD, all picking a problem from my professional career, trying to find a solution in the academia. I was not doing degrees to enjoy making degrees, but to actually find practical solution to problems I was facing. And I faced this problem. We are not learning from the history. We are not learning from the past. We are repeating the same mistakes. Something's wrong here. And that was all because of this projects are unique, so we cannot repeat. So I came up with this concept of work package, when we can have actually what I called building blocks. We can break down our project to work packages that have similar features. We always have foundations. That's a work package. So I can capture my lessons learned in foundation and try to introduce it to my new project rather than repeating the same mistakes. And that's how I discovered the field of data mining.